use that one. Oh, very nice. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, I made a mess. I just cut up some soap. Right now, put that off to the side. I'm actually gonna finish making the rest of that Hawaiian stuff that I have not had a chance to do. And the soap that I first cut up is this one. If you can see that. It's a melt and pour soap base. It's white. Let's see. Can you read that better? I don't know if that is readable or not, but I don't know if anybody's here. It says our line of melt and pour soaps are the finest quality available at the great prices. Let me go close that door. I'm gonna make this for a little bit and not string too long either. But because I do have to go back out and every now and then me and my daughter both to check on our cat. Oh shoot, I forgot to put this on my thing. That's what's missing. My thing is gonna overheat. I'm like, no wonder why it doesn't sound like the fan's on. I forgot to put that on. Am I doing this the right way? Or am I doing this wrong? Can't see what I'm doing. I definitely need my glasses so I can know what I'm doing too. Hold on a sec. I forgot this automatically goes to a lock. Oh, cool. Everything's still on. Awesome. Oh my god. What I'm going to do is cut first and then I'll grab the pan and bring it over here. So I'm thinking that might be easier. And I'll just throw everything in. Oh! Last time. Where is it? I'm gonna grab this here. Last time I used this and it's wrong. This can be put in the pan, but I found out that this cannot because it's crystal. And it doesn't melt right in a soap kettle that I have. I'm supposed to melt this stuff like in a bowl or a pyrite glass. And I didn't know that because why? It does this. I mean, I'm still going to use it to my spoon that came with my kettle, but I need a new one. Really, really bad. I need a new one. It melted. It melted the whole thing. So I just learned only this type that's not crystal can be put in there. But crystal type, like this, because this is crystal, it's a crystal soap base, cannot be put in a melting pot, a melting kettle. So I learned that in the hard way. I ruined the spoon of my kettle. I'm going to be making a large instead because the reason I want to do large, and this is what I'm going to use to put it in, a large, and I already lined it up with wax paper because you're supposed to line them with wax paper. Normally, though, what some do is they put maybe like a little oil or something to get it to stick, but because I don't really have much of that right now, and I got garlic oil, and I'm not going to use garlic oil because then the soap will smell like garlic. So I'm going to try to make a larger size, and this hopefully helps this not to leak. This is old. I've had it for a long time. I need a new one. And it has the little screws on the side to place the soap in. But I want to get one that's silicone still, and I have not had a chance to buy it yet. I will. Eventually. I will. Pretty much that's what I'm going to do. I know they're on here. This has instructions. It says remove packaging and cut. Actually, I should get my glasses. They're right here. I'm going to grab my glasses for a minute. Make sure my purse was next to me. So this way I can kind of read this. Dirty. Better not be dirty. Okay, it says remove packaging and cut into 1-inch cube, which it's already marked for the cut for 1-inch cube. Melt on low heat, double boiler, or 50% power in microwave until the cubes are almost liquid. Stir until cubes are completely liquid. This one didn't come with instructions. But the crystal can't be put in. Now that I know that. It has to be done the other way. This is a skin safe color, liquid, soap, dye, or mecha. Well, mecha is another type, but there's different colors of mecha, which is where also too they make the dye from. But I'm thinking of getting some soap powder dye, which is the mecha. That would be great. Let me get this before my power goes out. My thing is still plugged in. If not, I will know. I truthfully don't want to. Yep, it's plugged in. I don't want to lose power. All right. Open this up. Doesn't have the price. Okay, you don't need to see the price for this. I mean, I could tell you that I only paid $7.29 for this, but I have a site that I get it to. Maybe I could actually. You know what? I'm going to link the site where I get my soap stuff from. Or should I do that after? I could do it after. Yeah, I'll do it after. I'm gonna cut this up. I'm gonna finish making that Hawaiian stuff because I have it here actually. The stuff that I've used, it has Hawaiian clay in it and Hawaiian salt. That's what it is. And it gives it that color so I don't have to really use color dye. I mean, I could. It makes it more pinker if I do. That's the Hawaiian salt. Right there, if you can see. Camera's kind of like blur. But Hawaiian Red. This is Hawaiian Red. I can never pronounce that word. A-L-A-E-A. Alicia? Oh gosh. Hold on. Got a phone call. Let me pause this for a second. Okay, there. See, I accidentally raised my mic up. I hope I didn't put it too loud. I don't want to be doing that. Well, the funny part is, oh, let me right back. There's something I should show you guys because I made like bunches and bunches of soap with the with this stuff last time. My last stream with this stuff. I love this stuff. See, the place that I got it from, I don't know if you can see that. It's called Candle and Supplies. Online store. But they got everything, even to make candles. So, which is the next project I want to do one of these days. Hold on. Go see what she wants. This is Bella. Can we go see what? Yes. I see. Oh, Donner, can we go see what she wants? Potato. Hi, potato. That's your my potato. All right. I know. Very tight. How much on get the book? Yay. There we go. Okay, go ahead, get it. Oh, potato. Eat the pillow. Eat the pillow. Oh, I said eat. Oh, I thought you said eat the pillow. Oh. Why are you going to eat a pillow? I don't know. Maybe it tastes good. No. Okay, we'll want cotton and feathers. All right. That's okay if you're sitting on this. There's not much left. Because we're gonna sit on it anyways. What? I'm gonna sit on it. I'm still. Okay. Bye, human. Yeah, I know. Bye, human. Okay. I have to call. Let me scoop these soaps off first that I'm cutting up here. I'm gonna throw them in the pan. Then afterwards, I get myself organized. So instead of adding, I could, like I said, I could add the dye with it, even though it technically has its own dye because it has that clay in it, which is really good for your skin. Helps like with acne and all that stuff. And it says right on the packaging. Okay, I wanted to show you guys.
Mom, she literally leads me to the end of the hallway, stands there for a bit, and then turns around and comes back here, and she wants me to let her in.
Oh, gosh, she's gonna get in my way, and I don't want her hairs in here.
I know. That's the thing.
My cat. And we already lost one cat who's been hanging outside every now and then. We saw him for a couple of days, couldn't get him in, took off running because another cat was chasing him. I don't know how we're going to get him back. We've been trying, and it just hasn't been easy. And I'm trying to get help to make flyers, so hope that I can.
Midnight? No.
Okay, these are all the soaps that I have made. Not long ago, bagged them all up. They're all bagged. All I'm waiting on is my daughter helped. We're waiting on labels. So we're gonna get labels, but yeah, I made a bunch. I got a store. I have some that are with that Hawaiian stuff, which looks the light pink and the dark pink. Here's one of them. Here's one of the ones that are dark pink, and I made a heart one too. That's the dark pink one that I added color with it, even though it had its own color, which it does. As you can see, it has its own color. I don't know if you can see that.
I have close to
the little bears. I made little itty bitty bears. And then I did this one in a heart shape that I have.
Hope I don't get burned.
So I did all those. I did, these ones are like my favorite ones here that I did recently. Those are my roses. I think they came out really, really good.
Just realized that it looks like a poster.
Like a poster. Yes, they do. I'm going to put it up here to start melting it, and then I'll move it off, kind of try to make, and maybe you can help me. Because we're going to fill up this thing right But that's everything that I had did recently. There's so much more, and I still got a lot more of my Halloween stuff. I gave most of it away to my coworkers, but yeah, pretty much. All right, grab me this. Grab me that. I'm gonna plug this in. Make sure there's. How did this get tied? I got tied. That's crazy. Somebody tied it. No. Oh, okay, I gotta unplug this because I don't want charging my switch anymore. Switch is done charging. I gotta make sure that I have enough room to get this up and around. I don't know, but oh, my wrist. I have to still be careful with my wrist. It's not as bad as what it was before. If you notice, no brace. I took my braces off. It was sweating in those, but I can still bend a little more. Well, I should have to show you guys, but I don't know. I'm gonna do that. I have to lift this up for a second. But I can bend it a little more this way, but going this way, it's a little hard to bend because this needs to go like this does. This bends a lot more than this one. So, but I'm getting there. I'm getting better. I haven't done my physical therapy today, but I did it yesterday. I know there's no excuses, but I'm making excuses. Okay. Lid. Hopefully this is enough to do one whole bar. Okay, I need to start melting, but I'm gonna add a little bit of this color. Oh man, I'm almost losing my voice. Hello.
Don't lose your voice, Mom.
I don't know if you guys can see the pot, but I'm gonna try to raise that up a little more. Yeah.
It's like green tea face oil control solid mass.
Interesting. Very interesting. As soon as this is done, I'm gonna move this to the side. I'm gonna over that. Pray I don't burn myself. I probably will. I'm always burning myself. Always. I'm so accident prone. It's funny. I don't even know this is melting. It should be. Is it on? It's on. It says melt. Does it work? Oh, wait. Yeah. It is. It is. Okay, they're melting. They're melting. All right, it's getting there. Normally, I like to take my spoon and stir. Can you? Oh, see, she needs to be brushed. She can't come in unless she's brushed. She's gonna lay over this way, and I know. So she does. We'll take this out, put it back on the. Oh, she wants. Oh, is Grandpa and your uncle still there? No. Yes. So what is she want? Maybe she wants you to go find Pearl. Maybe Pearl's out there. Yes, our cat Pearl's missing. Yeah, but find out. So that's starting to melt. So hopefully you can see the melting process. I don't want that too close. I don't want it too close, but the melting process of this pan. It's slowly, but it's melting. See, it's starting to melt in some areas, like right there. Yeah, it moves. So it moves, you know it's. Oh, I splashed that up. But yeah, it's melting. My hands are clean. They're not dirty. I gotta probably wash them again. Been washing my hands all day today. But yeah, it's melting. It's melting. I'm happy. It's melting. And then it'll start here. Oh yeah, it's starting to warm. It's warming. I can feel the warmth starting.
Where's the cat bush?
Should be down
Found it. Which restaurant?
wherever.
Just
Away from this. For sure for now. I guess.
I have to brush the potato cat.
Okay, it's getting cloudy in there. Yes, I have threw that in there, and I've done it before with this. That's like I said, it's clay and Hawaiian sea salt. Hawaiian clay with Hawaiian sea salt, and it will color all this. And once this is all melting, it will color it. It'll be a lighter pink, but it's melting. And it's got its own, pretty much its own smell. I can add a scent to it if I want to, or no scent. Because it basically does have its own smell. It's not like it does, so it doesn't. And then I have another one here that's a soap base that is white, but it's coconut butter. It already has all the ingredients in it. I just have to melt it, shape it, whatever. I can buy with the ingredients or without the ingredients. And that one I decided just to buy it because I like basically the coconut butter a lot. And that helps with your skin when it's dry and moisturizes and stuff like that. Now the Hawaiian clay is Hawaiian sea salt. Basically it helps with acne, blemishes, wrinkles, a few other impurities that happens on the skin as we get older. The more I move this, it starts melting more. And it's getting its pink color, which I wanted to do. It's getting its pink color. And if I want to make it pinker, I can. I can add a little more, it'll make it more pink. I've been experimenting with it, and I have a few soaps that I've made. And I gave some away already. So. But yeah, it's getting pink. A lot more pinker. I gotta get all that melted down though. If I want it to add more, I can. Put that off to the side. I can just go in here, use my hand, do a pinch. Because pretty much it's getting done melting. It's like cooking. To me, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of cooking. I use it for color, shake my hand off, get that Hawaiian soap everywhere so it's nice and good luck. Now, right now, I'm going to need a lot of them. I'm going to find my cat pearl later on today. My cat Midnight's getting brushed.
Yes.
We have 4 cats, and now we have a dog, so a terrier. A little, what did he call him? A Yorkie or a Yorkie type terrier. Very cute, very fluffy dog. Long hair, needs a haircut. He's due for another haircut.
But still troublesome.
Yeah, still a bit troublesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's melting. It's going that pink color. That's what I want it to do, is that pink color. Now, the last one that I made, I added tea tree oil to it, so I might not add any tea tree oil to this one. So, one with and one without tea tree oil. So, this one will be without the tea tree oil. No, the tea tree oil has its own smell, and I love the smell of tea tree oil. Tea tree oil. Oh, I was just going to say it the wrong way. Holy crap, that almost came out the wrong way. So that's pretty much melted. Now it's going to be on a warming stage. I'm going to scoot this over. Scoot this over. Yeah. Next to me for a second. That's going to be hot. I don't know. Spill it. If I spill it, oh, yeah, that's good. be really, 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 really bad. So it's kind of limited on space right now, which I am limited at the moment for space. I can't wait till I get a bigger place. I can do a little more of what I want to do. And, no, this is not really that hot on my lap. So if it starts doing that, I'm just gonna put it back onto the heat a little more. But I can get gloves and pour the whole thing in there, or I can just do little by little. But I want to bring it close enough so I don't make a mess. I still have some of it here that's kind of like stuck on here. Ah, I'm gonna have to rewash my hand doing this. Okay, can you get me like a paper towel, please? Paper towel. Paper towel, please. Can you get me one? Oh my goodness, your arm is stuck. I need a paper towel, sweetie.
Laid on.
You're being laid on?
Yes. She just laid down even further on my arm.
Oh my goodness, cat.
It ain't why.
Yes, she can. This one thing will cool fast. So that I will tell you. This will start cooling down really fast. I've used it last time and it cooled down fast. It really did cool a lot faster. I don't know why. Oh well, do me a favor, go get me the oven mitts then. So I want to pour the rest of this in here. I need to.
Thank you, Midnight. My arm is free now.
Your arm is free now, huh?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Archie. How
Hello.
are you doing, Archenstein? I mean, Archenstein. Archenstein.
Hi, Archie.
Archenstein. Even though I'm trying to say it short for Archenstein, but I realized something else that you told me before, and I'm like, ah. Okay, Archenstein, how are you doing?
Confusion.
Oh, I'll explain to you later, my dear.
Okay.
I will explain later. We will take care of this. Can you please go give me the oven mitts?
Okay.
And there should be some mitt in there. It's like a long towel.
Okay.
With your candy canes. Your candy cane one. Man, my fingers are gonna be all soapy. I just want to take it, so all I have to do is just pour the rest of it in there. And this is probably already starting to get solid, and I don't want it to get solid. But I should have thought about that. Probably not. Probably take forever doing this. Then I got this big ball forming here. It needs to like melt down. What I'll do is just get the rest of this here. Pour it in here. I don't want to pour over it too much because I just realized I didn't make that big enough the wax paper, so I'm just going to go as much as I can to that wax paper. And I think I did the right amount. Oh, you're doing okay? That's great. This? Oh, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Perfect. Perfect.
I absolutely have nowhere to lay down right now.
That's fine. Hold on.
And my back hurts for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know why your back's hurt. But I don't want to bump anything. If I'm bumping anything, and I'm hoping I'm not bumping anything. Okay, there. Good. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Oh, that wouldn't be the first time I burnt myself. It would not be the first time. I can unplug it and take it, and then you can put water in it. And if you want to. It's a little stinky, yes.
Stinky.
I can add the tea tree oil to it. Do you think I should add a little tea tree oil? Probably not. Yes. The tea tree oil's down here. Yes. I can't remember. It's in one of these containers. The tea tree oil. I wish I could remember half of what I use. No, that's the glycerin. That's for doing it by scratch. Different kinds of vitamin E oil. Where did I put it? Should have had it out already then. I didn't think about doing it. I do have other sets. Okay, that's just odd. Did I misplace it somewhere? Oh, I had it. That's the dye. This is the dye that I was talking about that's red that I got from the same place. Soap dye red. So it actually shows you what the color is going to be like. The teacher oil, what did I do with it? Oh, if it doesn't have teacher oil, that's fine. I mean, it gives it a good smell, but it's fine, I guess. I just don't know what I did with it. It's like it disappeared. I thought I put it in here in one of my containers. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Plant guru. I forgot that I had this oil, but I don't really use that much of. Teacher oil. What the hell did I do with it? Did I leave it in the other room? Can you do me one huge favor? See if I left that teacher oil somewhere else. I'm gonna use a little scent oil then. Put that on there, stick a little scent oil in there, see if I can do this. Stick a hole before it completely dries. Should have got this way before. Oops. It dried. It's probably, if the top looks horrible, there is a way to fix that. And I know that. I'll probably work on it afterwards. I know there is a way to fix it. I want the scent to be in, so it's in there.
The room smells better now.
Oh, the room smells better now, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good. Alright. That's a good. I don't want it to be too stinky. I know you don't like it when it's stinky. I think I threw my teacher over. I saw it and all of a sudden, oh. I went by past it. It's right there. Oh. Tea tree oil. Okay. But I have another teacher oil that I have, but it's in the room. I forgot to put it back. But I'm gonna let that dry because that'll dry fast. So once this does, I can take this off. So it should not leak because the wax paper is supposed to keep it from leaking. Technically, I'm supposed to put something against the wax paper to get it to stick to the sides, but that's okay. I want to do something with the top of this. After I'm done, I want to do something to the top to take all that out and all the bubbles because there shouldn't be any bubbles. But I'm going to shave it. I'm just like in a mood to shape things and change the way things look. So it'll probably take a lot of carving to do on this. So once I'm done carving, then I can show you guys what the final results looks like. But I'm going to do that afterwards. I'll probably take pictures of it and I'll like post it everywhere. And see, I don't know how I can post pictures on my Twitch channel. I want to figure that out. Oh, I'll figure it out eventually. But pretty much needs to dry. I'm done with that one. And then, can you do me another favor real quick? I'll use this again, but it's gonna have all this in it. If I do the coconut, that means I wouldn't just have to finish this one. I'd like to do the coconut water, but the coconut is for moisturizing. But if I add a little bit of this for your skin too, that can really not be a bad thing. Figure it out. So yeah, that's kind of my little short string that I'm going to do. That I'm making more of this. I want to make a bunch. I know when I do it on my own off stream, I do better. I don't make such big mistakes. I don't know what it is. Being on stream, I kind of make mistakes. So tightening those up a little bit right there. But yeah, still can't believe I melted my spoon. I mean, I'll still use it until I get a new spoon. I might get a new kettle. Might have to. There's a few things I wanted to add to some of the plain salt soaps that I have. I have this sage seasoning that I like to use in it because I found out you can use this in your soaps. I didn't know that. You can add some stuff like this, like real fresh seasoning, because it looks like. Let's see if I can do this. Looks like that, and it makes you think of something else, but it's sage, pure sage, ground sage. So yeah. And then a few other shapes that I want to do, which I'm going to do. This one is for a gingerbread house, but I'm not going to do that till Christmas. I've done it before with this one, where I put soap in it and made the gingerbread house. Now I just got to get a little more artsy of coloring and adding a door and stuff like that to it. Got this for cookie. I made cookies last time out of soap for my mom. And what I did is I filled it up. I put it on the table and just filled it. And then I put chocolate chips on top of it. I did like separate little soaps, colored, and used those to put on top of the other soap to look like chocolate chips. And then I painted like, oh, I can't paint, I can't say painted, but I melted a very little bit of salt to soap, white soap to a little layer to make it look like that frosting stuff. I did that. That came out really good, and I gave that to my mom for Mother's Day. This was a few years back when I did it. I haven't done it recently. I've done other things for my mom. Let's see. I have a few other shapes. I got Gingerbread Man and all that shapes. And I do have ones that I want to do, but if I can find them, I'm going to make, if I can find my other cookie cutters, this is the big gingerbread man that I have not done. It's the large size one. I've made the small ones, but I have not made this large size one. And I don't know why the rubber is coming off. This is the other one. And I have a smaller size of these. I don't know if you can see them, but yeah, the shape. But I do have a smaller size of these that I've used to make gingerbread soaps. Tinier ones, but I haven't used these ones yet. And I do have some for baby feet that I've been wanting to do. I have not done. Don't know what I did with my baby feet. Find them. Should be in here. They should be together. Unless I took them out and forgot to put them back in again. Be the first time I've done that. See if I can find those baby feet. But I do have baby feet that I want to use. So I'm going to pull everything out here out of my container. If I can find it. Well, I think I probably did forget my baby feet. I have to put them in here. I didn't put them away. I used them and forgot to put them away. This. Oh, I do have other sets. I forgot about this one. Oh, peppermint scent. I forgot that I had the peppermint. Completely forgot. This one is peppermint, so I don't know if you can see that. Maybe? I can see. I don't know if you can see or read that, but it's peppermint. I have another scent that I forgot about. So I forgot about this one. So I will probably do that with a gingerbread house, make it smell like peppermint when it's Christmas time. Yeah, these are the little gingerbread that I was talking about, that I have, the little one. And I've done the tinier ones before. And those came out really good doing that with cookie cutters. You never could do it with cookie cutters, but I did it. And it worked. I mean, I do have a sample of them actually in the bathroom. Can you grab me one of the gingerbread men that's in the bathroom? Not the one we're using now, but the one that's not being used. Gingerbread men in the bathroom. So, can you grab me one so I can show everybody? Okay. I don't know what I did with the baby feet, because baby feet are not in here. And those are the ones I've been wanting to do and I haven't had a chance. Here's the baby feet. Eventually, maybe I will if I find them. I might have put them in my other art container or with my daughter's art container by accident, which I have done. I have done stuff like that before. You know, that's nice. Oh, yes. That's the gingerbread man that I made last time. And I think I took pictures of it before. But I made that. It's probably a little bit melted because somebody's been kind of starting to use it. But yeah. I accidentally spilled lotion this morning, so got some lotion on it because I have it on a tray that it's sitting on, so I wasn't paying attention with it. Here you go. And then here's the other gingerbread one that I have. So I got more than one gingerbread cookie cutters. This one's a little bit different, but that's all there. The houses. And then I have two of them actually. I forgot that I had two. I have the second one. You can see. So those are for special days. The other thing I have not done recently that I used to do is using these. These are like stampers you can put on top. You leave them on there, you peel it off. But the way you peel off, because it's going to have the soap on top of it, I don't know if I could do it while it's still like this. It might not even work like this pretty much, because I know the last time I tried it didn't work with this because it has to have the soap to go over the top of this. I watched a video on it that said that and it's supposed to be stampers and it goes like that on top, and then you pour this layer and holds it in place. Then you got to peel it off. It does that. I got so fun. I got a bunch of little one stampers. There's different sizes of those. I'm gonna ruin my wax paper that I put in paper in here that I found. And I gotta find my baby feet. I really want to do those baby feet. Eventually, I want to get the baby feet. Got all this color, got all these different scents. So, very much, and I think this is not quite dry yet. So what I'm gonna do is get this fan on and try to see if I can get it to dry faster with the fan. Because I do have a fan. I don't know if you can see that, like right there. This fan. You can see where my computer is, but this is the fan I'm using. I'm going to see if that'll cool it down faster. So, hopefully. I know I'm moving this around like crazy, but looks like a bird. Bird, 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 bird stuff. Bird stuff. Bird stuff. Well, when I shave it and clean it up, it won't look like that anymore. So that'll be happy. Alrighty. Hopefully I can clean up this mess. I gotta get this clean, that clean. I'll work on the coconuts soon. I'm hoping. And since Archie, you're here, you probably weren't here earlier. I had to explain something because this is what caused this to melt. Or at least this part of it right here to melt. And I gotta clean this one. That's nasty looking. Anyways, I melted my spoon. What caused it is I used the wrong soap. This is the right soap, the white melt, but this right here I cannot be using in that kettle pan because why? It's a crystal. And it caused my spoon to melt. And it was causing my kettle to overheat to try to melt this because this doesn't melt properly in a kettle pan. You have to use a regular pan or a glass Pyrex glass to pop in the microwave to melt this. I learned that the hard way. So, anyway, so I thought I would let you know. That's how I melted my spoon. I'm not doing that again.
No, never do that again.
So, yeah, now I realize that this is the proper, this or this. Well, this was the coconut one. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. The coconut butter. That's the proper one to use, like, in the pan. These are. And it has to be this, just regular melt and pour soap base and not crystal. Ones with the crystal cannot be put in there because it causes a problem. It causes it to overheat in that kettle pan that I was using, and it melts the spoon. Now I realize this is the type that needs to be only in a pan or glass. And they didn't have no instructions, so I didn't know. I learned the hard way by watching it melt. I learned the hard way. Once my spoon started to melt because of this, and my pan was overheating, oh God, I panicked. I'm like, no. And this wasn't melting properly either. It kept getting solid real fast, hardening quickly. And I was trying to get it to melt down so that way I can pour. As soon as I pour, it's already hard. And the spoon, I was like, oh God, it was making me so frustrated. So now I know the right way with this. But the other stuff is fine. There's no crystal in it. This has crystals. Crystal soap base. Not doing that again. I learned my lesson on that. So, I'm hoping these large bars cool down quickly and the fan can cool it faster. I really want to see if that'll work because it was an idea that I have to see if it'll cool fast. As an example, I'll make more better than this and it won't look like this at all, period. But just to get an idea and then see if this will cool it down. So once it does, what I need to do is I unscrew these parts right here, this part right here, so you can see this side better. This I'll unscrew. I have the lid that's gonna have to be washed. Washed anyways. Then I have this both ends to screw off. So I'll unscrew that. That'll release this. But I have to make sure that it's actually drying because you don't want to take a chance of anything else. And I'm hoping this is not sticky. Maybe that's why they're supposed to put stuff behind it so it doesn't stick to the paper. But it seems like it can actually slide it out. Oh, I didn't realize. Wait, that's gonna rip. That's gonna rip. I can already tell that part's gonna rip. So maybe it's cooling down. It seems to be already getting pretty solid here. Yeah, it is. Oh, that part came. That's okay. That's okay. I always get a little piece of soap that's gonna come off soon. Let me see. Let me take it apart for a minute. Is that already hard? I think it is. I hope it is. If I make a mistake, that's okay. I can redo this. It's not like I can't. Redo it and get it right the next time. Sometimes they say third time's a charm, but second time usually it's been a charm right now with the soaps for me. Well, there's that. Mine's also like a little itchy. And this is an old one. They have a newer one of this in silicone. I would really like to get that. I keep forgetting to order it. Yeah, I did. And it looks like it shaped the soap a little differently right here at the end. That's okay. Live and learn. Live and learn. Positive vibes. I am doing something I haven't done in a while with so when that part comes off, I just toss it off. Why not? And these are washable. So this is all washable, which is good. It helps that it's all washable. But I was like, that's what I did. It peels. That's a good thing. If it peels, that's good. That's good. Peels because I don't want any of that sticking to it. But actually, yeah, it did work though. It did work. Yeah. Look at that. It worked. And now I got some self break like corner pieces. That's okay. Corner pieces, so that it picked off. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so it does work using this. It just kind of sticks on the bottom, but it peels right off. So it's not too bad. But it's dry. Kind of has that odd shape to it though. From it. But it works with the wax paper, and I just take it and throw it away. All that trash there. But other than that, it did work. Oh my god, a piece of still wax right there. The wax isn't gonna hurt. It'll come off. But yeah, this part's really smooth. It's still hot though, but not too bad. I mean, it gave it a weird shape on the side of it, but it's not as big of a bar like I was hoping. Now I should have melted a little bit more and got a bigger size, a larger size wax paper. Then I can fill up that whole thing more. But this will do. And then I can play around with it and just kind of trim, shave off a little bit. I might use some of these for shapes because it makes me think of seashells. Maybe I could do that or do a seashell scenery out of this. You know, create more stuff. Kind of like what I did with, oh god, where's the other side? Kind of like what I did with this. I don't know if you can see. This is an oatmeal one. I added oatmeal to it, and I put leaves and a bear on it. I don't know if you can see that. I think you saw it before. I'm not sure. So I did that. It came out really good, and I decided to try to do like the fall. And you can see made that like the dirt and put the bear and the leaf right there. So, but it does. It looks like that could be dirt. I know it's the oatmeal out of it. So. I did that for fall last year. August? Maybe these in August. I'll have to put that. But yeah, that's what I did. So I'm going to shave this down. But I wish I had a different pair of cutters because these ones, okay, I have these cutters. They have the ridges, of which I think I should before, the ridges. There's a flat one, which I still want. But the ridges work just as good if I want to shave or cut and give ridges to the sides. Now, if I want to trim this part up, I could do that. I just kind of take this large piece of soap, trim that in, and then whatever other piece, and then use whatever with this for something. I'm thinking I can put, should make palm trees. wish I was more artsy on that area. Really that artsy? If you hear talking, it's my brother. But yeah, trying to trim it up a little bit and I'll get something to fluff this part. But it makes it that ridges. It gets ridges. So that layer, why does that look like puffy? Puffy layer right there. But you know what? That can be fixed. I already know it can be. Soap is moldable. I'm learning that you can mold it a lot easier. It is moldable and it can be if you know how to do it. The other word is pliable. So, and I'll have to figure out what I want to do because all this makes me think of seashells and pieces on it. I'd love to color those, but I would have to pour more soap on top of it to seal it. And it would have to be clear, but I don't have plain clear melt and pour. Huh?
Sort of like layering.
You don't layer it. It's well, kind of like layering, but it's not layering. You're sealing basically whatever you put on the soap, so it stays. Like not with those, what I did is I was like gluing, and you put a little soap on the back, and you glue it onto the soap, onto the other like the bar. You have the bar, you have the shape. You dip it, slightly dip it. You don't want to dip it all the way in, but you slightly dip it into the soap, or use a paintbrush and put it on, and then put it on there. It'll start to dry right away and stick to the soap bar. That's what I did with those and with the little bears. I did that. So basically with this, what I want to do is paint it. But if I paint it, then I'm going to have to figure out some soap because I see shapes. I can see shapes in this. I might paint it and see what I can come up with on here before I cut them up. Before I cut this up. It'll be kind of interesting to see what I can create out of it and then seal it. Because there's something I could do with a lot of these bumps and bubbles and stuff. And they do, some of it reminds me of seashells. Now there's the shape here that's kind of neat. In here, I don't know if you can notice it first again. Actually, probably not. Let's see if I can show you. There's like a very small shape in there. But I don't know. My mind can see possibilities with this. Kind of like a canvas, I guess. But it's so canvas. So, pretty much that's about it, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start coloring it. I'm wondering if, and I'm curious, what time is it right now? Let me check something. I want to know if I have time still left because I know we need to go check for my cat again. Yeah, we still have some time. 1 hour, 5 minutes. That's not too bad. Slide. All right. I have my hand sanitizer. It's right now. And my mask on there. Get my mask just in case on my hand sanitizer, but I don't think I need it. Let's see. Paint it. I need my paintbrush, but I don't think I have any more paintbrushes. So I'm pretty sure I used it all. I don't see it in here. Wait. I think I did.
So is it possible to make But Texas, oh yeah, I picked Cheerio. So,
Yes.
too good.
Not right now. Not making antibacterial so far. But yes, I guess. Yes, I can try. Not the greatest soap, but I do try. Perhaps I haven't had any complaints so far.
Maybe
But
something
still.
I can try some ideas. Soap that glows.
Okay. My goodness, what is up with you with all these ideas? Stop bombarding me with ideas. Let me think of one idea at a time. I'm looking for my toothbrush. I don't know what I did with it. I think I misplaced it. So I think that's pretty much what happened. I misplaced it somewhere, and I have no idea where I misplaced it at. Fine, so I don't have my paintbrush. Great, how am I going to do this without it?
Oh, I didn't know way to clean this thing off.
Um. Not toothpick. Maybe I should try it, just experiment. And see what happens.
So never mind YouTube.
Ignore my brother with his constant jokes because he doesn't know when to stop.
Well, don't you remember there was a rapper called Q-Tip?
It's purple. Another red. This red. But I have to change this lid on it. I'll do that. Let's see. What I can do is melt down some more soap after I clean out the pan, seal it. And I'll have my painted decoration. And I'll have to put these things back around this if I'm going to do any sealing. Let's see if I can paint, because I can't paint with the toothpick then. That's it. I've tried. I really have tried. I wanted to get the shape of it, because there's a good shape in there. But if my idea doesn't work, then hey, at least I tried, and I'm experimenting, and I'm not afraid to, so. And you guys can be here with me through my trial and error, and then I'll know what I did wrong, and I'll figure it out. I've done it before, where I figured it out. Why the other ones came out better, the soaps I did before, because I figured it out. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done it this way. Maybe I should have done it this way. And I don't mind suggestions either. Suggestions don't really bother me, because it helps. As long as people are not rude about it, I don't like rude people. But everybody's been really nice, though. I can't say everybody's been rude. I don't know if you can see the shape in there, but it's coloring the shape in. That's what I want to do. There's a shape. And it's kind of like, I want to highlight the shape that's in it. Splatter shape. I don't know if you can see what that shape is, but there's a shape in there. Or at least my eyes could be fooling me, and I'm thinking there is shape in there. I don't know. It could be weird. And I'm thinking a little bubbly here. They get like water, blue. wonder if I should just use my fingers. I don't have the paintbrush. If I had the paintbrush, this would be a lot smoother. I don't know what I did with it. I had it. I'm doing this without the paintbrush. And then I will put those back on the side of it and seal it. And add some stuff down. I'll probably take a break so I can wash the pan. And then I'll put a light layer of soap over it. It has to be clear though. That's the thing. I'm going to see if I have any more of my other clear soap. If not, that's okay. I can still layer this. It's not going to ruin the so, having fun having thoughts over it. But something like that. That's an idea. And if not, if I don't have the clear soap, I'm not going to do this. I'll just shave it off. But that was the idea I was thinking of right there. So that, at least you got an idea. And then I was going to color those and those. So make some shapes in there. Hopefully paint something on it. And make like a picture that I'm seeing out of it. But I'm not done. There's more areas where it could be like water, like in here. And in here, and the crevice and stuff. But other than that, that's fine. I can wipe this off. It's not going to do anything to hurt the soap. Because it's soap dye. So. And it's not going to hurt your skin. It'll come off. It's washable. And then I got pieces that I can use and pliable if I can get them to soften. Which is not that hard to do. Get them softened. Do whatever I want with it. Alrighty. I did say it wasn't going to take that long, I guess. I was going to make a short stream. But this is one project, and I can do the next project next time. So hopefully I can do better. But at least you get the idea of what I'm thinking of doing. But I remembered, I don't think I have any more of that other clear soap. Only that one, the crystal one. And I can't use the crystal one unless I put it in a pyrite glass and melt it in the microwave. Then I can use it, but that soap dries real fast and it's quick drying. Crystal melt soap is very quick drying. It'll thicken up and clog. There is a way to use it before it starts doing that, so that way you can get it where you want it. But that part I haven't learned yet because I have not worked with the crystal one, the crystal base soap. I've only worked with the regular ones like this, so. Anyways, thank you for stopping by, Archie. I appreciate it. I know this is like a short stream, and hopefully it gives you an idea of what I'm trying to do. I mean, there's not a lot that I can show here because there is still stuff I'm missing. I just definitely should shave all this part off and shave that. And just make it plain because I don't have the clear. But if I had the clear, this is what I would be doing. Trying to get a little bit more of a picture or a design or something. That'll be quite interesting. So I'm going to clean it up. Maybe I should shave it right now. I need this actually. If I get that on me, that's fine. It's gonna wash off. It's not like it's not. Kind of just this corner part of it. Oh, I can kind of start shaping this down. So far, I can get it low, nice. Hopefully, I can get it a little nicer. Right there's fine. Mostly the sides. I need it in the top. What I'm gonna do is just shaving the soap a little bit. But if I had it my way, I would paint and put the clear. There's so much I could take. I could shape that like a seashell and make beach, maybe a beach scene or like a beach scene. Is this even dry? No, it's not. So I'm just gonna see if I can shade this down a little bit, make it flatter so that way it doesn't look all funky looking. And if not, I'm wondering why this color is. I think it's already coming off. Oh, it is. It's already had its own color. It's coming off. Look at that. Oh, I didn't even realize it until right now. And that smooth part right there. Oh. Oh, you're welcome, Archie. I'm just going to do this for a little bit before I end the stream. Ah. So, floor. I'm going to make soap mess. I just got soap on my floor. That's okay. I'm going to get the broom anyways. I got to clean up my mess and everything. But, yeah, smooth part right here. So, I'm going to work all this off. And where it's smooth like this is the part I'm going to leave. So now that I know I can shave all this part off, there's a smooth area. I'm going to find the smooth skin and everything and work on that. But yeah, I'll end the stream here so you can kind of get the idea that I'm going to take all this off. That part is so smooth. I'm going to find more smooth parts on here and take all this extra stuff. And I'll sweep it all up. I got to sweep my mess down here on my floor. Goodness, what I did to my floor. But you're welcome, Archie, for the stream. It's sorry that it's kind of short. It was only an hour or so. I do need to go find my cat too and see if I can find him again. He's been gone since Sunday. So I hope I find him. All right, everybody. I will see you later. Let's see who I can send you guys to. Possibly to, well, what I'm trying to figure out here is who I can send you guys for rating. Let's see. Okay, Music Box. I can send you guys to Music Box. So let me do that right now. I will send you guys to Music Box. I don't know who that was. Oh, did I do something wrong? I hit the wrong button. I think that was the school. Well, let's raid. We're going to raid Music Box. And I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to give Music Box a raid. So, hold on a second while I get this going. Because I'm still trying to. I'm going to put Music Box name. I'll give her a raid. Ah, did it go through or did it not go through? I have no idea if that just went through or I can't. She's doing Dead by Daylight. So I don't know if anybody's into anything scary, but this is something, I guess, a little scary, but not so scary. So we'll give her a raid though. Alrighty. I will see you guys later.